Alright, let's see if I can do this today. If I can't, I'll do it tomorrow. I did last time. But we're doing I'm gonna try finishing the first part of it. Ah, Gudrak. Have you seen Reen? She's been looking for you. Wait, here? I'll go get her. I actually really like the max, well, not max gear, but second to max gear for what calls it for Shadowbringers. There you are. The truth is, I need your help. Oh, now hold on. I haven't even told you what it is yet. Ahem. After you defeated Emmett Selk, I sensed this strange concentration of light somewhere out to the south. Far to the south, even. In the empty, the land there were once swallowed by the light. I can't tell what it is, but we have to find out. After all, after all, for all we know, it might be another Light Warden. But whatever it may be, I don't intend to stand by and watch. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Thancred, Urianger, and I have found a few theories that we plan to test once we find whatever caused this. The three of us were reluctant to ask for your help, considering everything that you've been through. The thing is, you're the only person who can defeat a Light Warden without becoming one yourself. So, we have no choice. Well, we don't want to jump to conclusions. It would be a great idea to have you there just in case. So, would you come with us? You wouldn't have to. I wouldn't have it any other way. Thank you, Gudrak. This means a lot. First of all, let's head to the derelict. Derrick in Amareng. Thancred and Urianger should have everything ready by now. To the derelict. I think I'm gonna do the trial series. Trial series in one go, or one time. Anyways, if I get to do it Eden and I get to do it, Edward Journey then. I hope the desert creatures didn't give you too much trouble on the way here. I doubt they pose any sort of challenge to him, but would that I could say the same with confidence about whatever fiend may be waiting for us out there. Even if the light that Irene senses turns out to be nothing of consequence, the empty is hardly the most welcoming of places. Anything that could survive out there is not to be trifled with. And moreover, it should be tethered that the light-blasted wasteland posits a severe threat as any foe we may face. In any event, we are in agreement that the phenomena doth warrant investigating, though for lack of more precise means of navigation, we must needs rely on Reen's innate ability to guide us. I have formed several hypotheses regarding the nature of the light, but speculation is a poor substitute for first-hand observation. There'll be plenty of time for us to talk about it on the way. In the Skyskipper. Is the Skyskipper ready, Thancred? Ready to take us wherever we need to go? Aye. Back again. 2. Maybe if we ask it nicely. Though the light hath been expunged from Northrend, the ample aether of the empty is still corrupted. Dangerously so, in fact. The flood of light devastated everything in its wake. The soil, the air, the water, all rendered incapable of supporting life. This due to this imbalance that the empty remaineth utterly uninhabitable, even a century thereafter. That's why we're taking every possible precaution. Between the aetherometer I've packed and Reen's unique ability, we should be able to detect and measure any fluctuation in our alignment. According to the Crystarium scouts, a few days out there won't affect us to any notable degree, but much longer than that and we risk becoming senators. Since we still don't know how Chocobos and Almero would fare in the empty, we opt for a more mechanical mode of transportation. This comes courtesy of the researchers of the Mean. We found it in the Crystarium and restored it and it to working order. It's quite safe. I promise. The person in charge said he'll have parts delivered from the Crystarium should anything break. He seemed quite eager to see what we bring back from the empty, even though I told him we're not hunting for treasure. I'll introduce you if we have a chance to stop by Fort Souk at some point. Anyways, I think that covers everything. When we're ready to leave, just say the word. Oh, I should have... Whoops. Well then, shall we? Depart for the empty. Tiny. With a nickname like the Empty, I wasn't expecting much in the ways of pleasant scenery, but this is downright depressing. To look on at the land swallowed by the flood with mine own eyes, 'tis a chilling sight indeed. Approximately nine-tenths of the world are as this, a slate all but wiped clean. And it's not, were it not for the warriors of darkness in Menphilia. Reen, are you sure we're heading in the right direction? Yes, I'm certain. There's no telling how far away it is, though. Nothing for it but to keep going then. You two back there, might as well take a nap. I have a feeling we've a good few months ahead of us. Nap's good. God, I should have brought out a Game Boy. I have to say, it's tough. It's a touch larger than I expected. And it is sleeping. The Empty. No, it's waking up. I don't like the sound of that. Is it a light warden? No, I don't think so. Instead of being filled with light, it is light. The first Sin Eater. Long have I strived to unravel the mystery surrounding the flood of light, to discover what set the terrible cataclysm in motion. Every thread leads to the same conclusion, the same single point. A single being. I have reason to believe that the entity we see before us is the first Sin Eater, the instigator of the flood, the very foe Menphilia vanquished a century ago. She gave everything. She gave everything she had and won. But this abomination could undo her work. Aye, the possibility cannot be denied, though it is oft said that destruction and creation are but two sides of the same coin. Reen, knoweth thou of what I speak? The power to shape reality, to bend the laws of nature, for what was once shattered may be forged anew. That's all good and well. That's all well and good. But don't you think we should give it a name first? Eden. Utopia in Fae. A most auspicious title. Now that now now that that's settled, perhaps we should find a spot to set up camp. I even brought a couple of tents. On the off chance, but pitching the damn things is something of a fine art. Does anyone fancy helping me? I never realized that putting tents up could be such a bother. Still, I'm glad that we got there in the end. Thancred should be back from scouting the area soon. Once he's here, we can plan our next move. Oh. I wonder what's taking Thancred so long. Ah, there he is. Well, that was rather uneventful, but not that I'm complaining. Did you find anything? No, thankfully. Oh. There's odd but barren plains in every direction, apart from Eden. Obviously, I tried approaching it and the brute didn't even seem to notice me. I thought it best not to tempt fate, so I withdrew. We should act now before it fully awakens. Meaning what exactly? When I think about the flood of light, I get the feeling that rather than destroying everything it is in its path, what if it actually would just stop the flow of aether? Of course, that means that all the plants, animals, and people here could no longer survive. They must have crumbled to dust in the years since. But the aether is still here, lying dormant. If Eden is the one that caused it, maybe it can get into flow again. I don't know for certain, but I think I can use Eden to bring life back to the empty. No. Could I be wrong? Now hold on a moment. What makes you think that it's even possible? And how did you expect to control that kind of power? Green's aspirations may not be as preposterous as thou doth surmise. I believe Nymphalia halted the flood of light's advance not by destroying Eden, but by silencing it. And in so doing, she hath gifted us an opportunity to precious to waste. Even now, the flames of hope burns on. Aye, as Nymphaea's successor, it standeth to reason that Reen possesses the means to express her, will over Eden. But as monolith, such a monumentous task is not to be taken lightly. What sayest thou, Gudrak? Yeah, it'll put Urian's life in. There's more to stake than just my life. If Eden is allowed to awaken, who knows what would happen? I have to try. Very well, Breen. You've made up your mind, so how shall we go about this? I have an idea. I've been studying it carefully ever since we arrived, and it should be me. It seems to me that the light is more concentrated at a certain point. I suppose you can call it the core. The giant Talos has a core too, like a beating heart, controls the flow of aether. If Eden's core is the same, perhaps we could use it to restore the etheric balance.
The theory is certainly sound. By employing Ethernet shards as beacons, mayhap we can trace the etheric flow to Eden's core, and in doing so secure the means to teleport to the very heart of the beast. Thankfully, the Settlement Council has kindly furnished us with a philanthrol of apparatus by which to perform such feats. However, we must needs first have Reen study the entity's interior and chart us a suitable course. Once we have reached our destination, I shall fabricate a means by which you may directly communicate with Eden, and mayhap exert a measure of control over it.
We can really do that, Urianger?
All credit is due to a dear friend, a gentle soul long since departed, who had imparted to me a wealth of knowledge concerning etherology. Although I am certain she would be all too quick to chastise my methodology.
Excuse me for interrupting this trip down memory lane, but I don't imagine that Eden would be too happy about us rummaging around in its innards. For want of a better term. If in all seriousness, though, I won't be surprised if there is some sort of welcoming party arranged for intruders. Perhaps you had best lead the way, Gudrak? It's true that he's the only one who can defeat a White Warden, but I'd rather not rely on him any more than we have to.
Yes, I hadn't forgotten what happened when he absorbed too much light, but as Alice said, making promises we have no way of keeping is not a kindness. Now, I wish I could put down wardens myself, but the simple fact is, I can't. And that's no point pretending I can. That's why I'm asking Gudrak.
Then perhaps I could.
You already have a job to do, remember?
I'd be wrong. The only reason this plan even has a chance of succeeding is because of your involvement. We need you to concentrate on the task at hand and guide us to the core. Not only that, you'll have to keep an eye on Eden itself. If we somehow manage to make it angry, make it angry, get us out of there. Are you sure you want to go through with this? This is what I do best. I won't let you down.
Though we will remain here, Reen and I shall do our utmost to guide thee along the etherical stream. After thou hast reached the exterior, we shall remain in contact via this blink pearl, courtesy of our comrades in the Crystarium. Being relics salvaged from the Crystal Tower, I fear they may be somewhat less reliable than those that to which thou art accustomed. Quest accepted. Emotional damage. Alright, let's see if I can do this. Is the anchor making a fire? I can't get this bloody thing lit. Must be because the aether here stopped flowing, just as Rin said. Though if the plan of hers and Urianje's actually works, we might have to stop calling this place the Empty. The teleportation apparatus hath been calibrated successfully, and I believe the possibility of irreversible disintegration is but relatively low. You know, having a percentage of being disintegrated is not, that's not, what should I say? There should be a 0% possibility of disintegration, Orianje. If we're ready when you are, Gudrak. Yeah, I need to get a group together though. And behold the power of my lance! Let's get a pet out. Scream! Oh. Okay. Oh, no minions here. Boo! Boo this man! Excuse me. Need to put a few more into my favorites. The duck is in. The otter in. Let's put the palico. We make too much clanking noises. Oh, I fish bucket fish. All right, here we go. I have a good feeling that I can be able to do this all at once, because less people need it. Be careful! Large amounts of aether has ratcheted to the core. Wait! What's that? Keeper of Knowledge, Eden Prime. Optimus Prime. Let's do this, boys and girls, and gentle. Look at them. That Dragoon has an amazing pose.
I might have to give it to her. There's a lot of melee DPS in this one. Star Diver! Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dimensional shift. Heal it down. And here we go. In space. Look at him. Look at that guy. He thinks he's all backed. And a bag of crisps. Is that guy dead? Hey look, it's Heidelin. He's using Heidelin as a planet laser. Laser! Shooting us into the sun! Or into the galaxy. Into a singularity! I'm gonna give it to the partner. Of course I'm gonna give it to my partner.
Stardiver! Once it gets to 10, I'm just gonna get the other. Nobody else will get it. I've been lasered. Gotcha, bitch. There's a high probability that I'm gonna get to the Reaper. Oh, it stayed. I'm not. I don't like the. I don't like the armor for gate.
It seems that Tancred's prediction about these being some sort of guardian was right. Thankfully, it was nothing that you couldn't handle. And I'm glad to say that you hadn't absorbed any light either. So far, so good. Now that the way is clear, the etheric shard can send us to the core and back whenever we need. Why don't we give them a try?
Indeed. Indubitably. Indubitably.
Once Urianger has activated the device, it is my turn.
Direct. I'm not gonna really use them because time hath come. The time hath come, Bean.
Watch over me, Memphilia.
Did I be wrong? Is this supposed to happen? Eden is offering considerable resistance.
Not now. Not when I'm so close.
Urianger! Urianger! I am unharmed. What of Reen?
No, you listen to me.
Reen, be careful. Reen, be careful. Behold the ship of ships, Eden. Well, I'm glad that's over. But for how long?
It worked. I'm in control now. I think. Though I'm not linked to Eden, I still need to figure out how to give it commands.
Pray tell, what caused it to convulse so violent?
It must have been when when Eden rose into the air. I'm still struggling to stop it from drifting too far from the camp.
Even though thou art. Reed, what's going on?
Above us, something comes this way. An enemy.
But how doth though could it be a senator?
I can't see them clearly, but no, that's impossible.
What is it?
They're inside, too. Lots of them. Trying to reach the core.
Uninvited guests, eh?
If I'd known they were coming, I'd have tidied up the place.
Japs are a poor substitute for a viable stratagem.
In that case, I suggest that you and I deal with the ones who are already inside.
And Gudrak can welcome our airborne adversary. Reen, find out if Eden has any defenses we can make use of, preferably ones that don't recognize us as the enemy.
I'm not sure about that, but I can use the aether currents to send you wherever you need to go.
That's my girl. Alright, everyone, we've got work to do.
Right then, for what I can tell, Eden is able to form simple structures by redirecting aether, so I'm trying to give you something to stand on. When you're ready, head for the platform over there.
And about to do it right now. Part 2.
Yeah, I think, yeah, it's the versus stuff that I like. Actually, let me look at the gates stuff. Not bad. Let's look at promise stuff. Yeah, promise is the least one that I like the least. I believe it's verses that I like. If it's too long, then I'm gonna try to finish Eden today, but if I can't, I'll do it tomorrow. Squats until we get there.
hanging out. Leviathan, Leviathan, Leviathan. Alrighty. Hello. Let's do this. God, I want that armor. The Voidwalker. Antithesis. God, that's a lot of dancers. Why are you guys all dancers? Time magic. Behold!
Gudrak, thank goodness you're unharmed.
We came as soon as we took care of our unwanted guests. They were as stubborn bunch and quite unlike anything I've ever seen in the first.
No, I won't let you. Damn the light. Damn you all. Who are you? And what do you want? Why am I here? What is happening? She's alive, but there's something strange about her Aether.
She doesn't seem to be pleased with Rain taking control of Eden, either which may be what caused her to appear out of the blue. Beyond that, it's anyone's guess. Tis plain she is no senator, not even a part as Valkyrie was. Yet this knowledge does little to assuage my fears. For she is nonetheless possessed of a power most terrible. On the other hand, if she's feeling cooperative, she might be able to tell us more about Eden. I'll keep an eye on her until she wakes up, though there's no telling what would happen when she does. But I'll make it clear that we mean her no harm. Well, no further harm than at the very least. Obviously, it's not a good idea to bring her inside Eden. It's likely that reaching the core was her aim from the outset. So, I'll take her to the camp.
Now that things have settled down, I could get back inside and try strengthening my link to Eden. Although I have my hands full trying to control Eden, I've caught a glimpse of your battle, the power. That power. I've never seen anything like it.
What thou witnessed was the tearing of the very fabric of reality, the creation of a rift through which void scent may enter. But pray tell, Reed, didst thou make any other observations?
I couldn't sense any light at all in that girl or her servants. And I can't really explain how, but she reminds me of Emmett Zerk.
Though I think it unlikely that she is an Asian, she may yet be thrall to Zodiac.
Maybe we'll be able to find out more once she wakes up. In the meantime, I'll try and improve my control over Eden. It seems to be listening more than before, instead of screaming at me like it was in the beginning. And that's not all. I've made an excellent discovery, exciting discovery. Crit this time. I feel a lot more confident in my ability to control Eden now. Of course, this is only the beginning.
And we shall accompany thee wheresoever this path may lead. But pray tell, what manner of discovery hast thou made?
I understand how Eden's powers work.
And therefore, the true nature of the flood of light.
Yes, it affected the balance of all the aether in the empty, shifting it so far towards the umbral that it stopped flowing altogether.
The power to tip the scales.
And to tip them back again. That's what Eden does. Controls the balance of aether over a wide area, forcing it from one alignment to another. Left alone, it still poses a threat, but if I can harness this power, I think I could use it to breathe life back into Eden, to the empty. The trouble is, I haven't the foggiest idea of where to start. And if I go about this the wrong way, I'll do more harm than good.
Thou needest not bear this burden alone, nor should thou. It is not simple matter of waking that which lies dormant. All things in nature and inexplicably linked. The elements maintain a fragile harmony without which life cannot prosper.
So what shall we do?
The solution hath begun to take shape in my mind, though it would require further discussion. For the time being, let us return to camp. 'Twould be remiss of us to not involve Bankrate. Leviathan, 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 Leviathan.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do this and...
My friends, I believe I have struck upon a method by which we may see the world restored.
Urianger, before you go any further, allow me to make a potentially very long story slightly short. The plan is to control Eden and realign the aether of the empty, right?
In essence, yes. However, unleashing elemental energies haphazardly would not suffice. In addition, the empty is unfathomably vast. Were we only able to affect change over one small area at a time, it would take many lifetimes to complete even a fragment of our task. Instead, our energies must be best spent revitalizing each element in order that we might give it motion set in motion a more widespread transformation.
One at a time? I hate to say this, but I don't think Eden would be able to draw out a single element without affecting the others.
For that very reason, we shall select a location in which the ambient air we wish to restore is at its most potent. Even a dormant state, certain elements can be prevalent, and therefore more easily manipulated. Then we rebalance the aether and return it to the land, whereunto it shall be born and on etheric currents to the furthest reaches of the empty.
But I'd be wrong.
But what's to prevent the elements from breaking free of Eden's hold and causing a disaster of some sort? It must needs be contained. It must needs to be contained. The question is how? Gudrak, indulge me a moment of thou with it. Pray imagine a corporeal manifestation of each of the individual elements, what thou have seen in thy mind's eye.
Surely not.
Mayhap thou art afraid to utter the faithful word, for to even speak the name primal is to invite misfortune. Though invite it if we must, as the aether is drawn forth and realigned by Eden, we shall perform a summoning of Master Louisal once did unto the fields of Koth. As one who hath laid low countless primals, thy memories will shape the aether into a difform entity, which must subsequently be dispersed in the traditional fashion.
So, defeat in other words. But is that even possible? I break my fast on finals.
Lest thou forgot, 'twould be no more than an approximation of a photo. Thou hast previously bested. I have every confidence in thine ability, Gudrak. As do I. Though it might best to have some idea of what you would be up against. Have you decided what element to tackle first? I propose water, the source of all life. As of the location, the area to the west of Northrend was once home to the world's deepest ocean. Alas, the flood of life reduced it to a yawning chasm.
Water, yes. That seems like a good choice. I'll see if Eden can take us where we need to go.
And I shall prepare for the summoning. Ingrid, what if thou keep watch over our enigmatic antagonist? She may have vital information to impart. In the event that she becometh arduous, thou mayest have need to restrain her.
Someone's got to do it, I suppose. I'll be praying for his success while I wait here twiddling my thumbs. Still, I must say I don't envy you being caught up in yet another one of Urianje's madcap schemes. Though come to think of it, if the creature you must fight is born from your own memories and imagination, why don't you try thinking of something a bit tamer than the primals you fought in the past,
Perhaps that's not how it works. Anyways, best of luck. To the airship. Oh, they're gone.
Eden seems to be responding well to my instructions, so we must reach our destination in no time at all. Alright, this is the place. I'll see if I can draw out the water aspect at Aether. The rest is up to you, Gudrak.
Memories of Leviathan comes flooding back. Alrighty. 2 more. Let's see if I can do this today. Hey, I'm 81. Woot! 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 You're also back. Let's see the egg walker. Hey, this one's actually going faster. Wow, I really peaked that. I'm gonna try not to get into the red with my books. Alrighty. I didn't get through the first part of Eden today. Leviathan, Leviathan. God, everybody's just wearing Guy as glamour now. Hilarious. What? Get the first one for being my dance partner. God damn it. Followed the wrong person. Oh, that's a lot of people dead. Oh god, you. Oh my god. That's a very, very precarious position I'm in. Well, that man decided to die. Not bad. Giving it to the dancer. Goodbye.
That was incredible. Is that what a primal looks like? Oh, not quite the same then. But why is that?
The Leviathan of the source was summoned by the Sahagin, to whom he was no less than a god. Without their faith, thy form deity that we brought into existence differed on a fundamental level, though it was no less formidable. The manifestation relied upon Kudrak's experience of Leviathan, and may have been influenced by the recollections of other water-expected beings, leading to further discrepancies.
Memories brought to life. But I still can't tell if our plan actually worked. We'll just have to wait and see, I guess.
Are we wrong?
How goes it? If you finish slaying your primal or whatever it is, I suggest you get back here on the double. There's something you ought to see. What could that be?
Evidently, our only recourse is to return to our base of operation henceforth.
More direct hit. Kudrak, look!
By the 12 great good graces is a marvel to behold.
I never thought that the whole lake would suddenly appear like this. And we're just getting started. I only hope the burden is not too much for you, Kudrak. I think this proves that the water aspected aether is no longer laying dormant. So which element we should reassign next, Urianje?
I propose Earth. Should we succeed in returning the soil's life-giving energy, the empty shall become capable of supporting the growth of flora.
Imagine that, forest in the empty. But before we begin, I'd like to know how the girl is doing.
What I be wrong? Still sound asleep. She didn't so much as stir even while I took her helmet off. I thought it might be getting a bit stuffy in there, and I was curious to know what sort of person we're dealing with. She seems surprisingly normal, not at all like your usual void scent. I'd say she's around this age as you, same age as you, perhaps a little older.
Well, somehow, whoever she is, we should let her rest while we concentrate on the task at hand.
As much as I'd love to go with you, I'd best stay here in case she wakes up, and it feels less than corrupt and is feeling less than cooperative. Typing. And while I wait here wishing I had something to read, my thoughts will be with you and as you fly off to face the next opponent. It must be a strange feeling to bring something into existence through your own willpower, only to slay it immediately after. I almost feel sorry for the poor things. All the same, I wish you luck. If all goes well, you won't be waiting for long. The sooner we get this over with, the sooner we can see the results. Now, before we embark on our journey, there is one question I feel I need to ask. Where are we going? I would suggest a certain region that layeth east of Novrand, which was once home to the great Mount Atlas. As for the earth aspect of Pramo, wish to invoke, that could be most fitting choice than Titan. I don't think I've heard of that one. What's it like? A sumo wrestler. Landslides. Landslides. I see. Like you have a rather traumatic experience. But if our last battle is anything to go by, this one will be different from the Titan that Ujak remembers, yes? Aye. 'Twould be wise to consider the two as entirely separate beings. As such, thou must needs conceive new stratagem, if thou art to triumph in the battle to come. Past experience would avail thee aught, I feel. Alright, Gujak. Once you're ready, we'll be on our way. It took a while, but we're finally arrived. Right. Gujak. Memories of Titan comes tumbling back. That's all for the night, boys. Huh. I have a clone there. Well, he has a face mark and eyes are different. Oh, he's a red mage. Why did I think he was something else? Maybe he looks slightly different.
Alrighty, we got people. Vampire food. Oh, PvP set is the false monarch. Oh, I actually do want that. Shit. PV profile. Ah, the false monarch is very far down there. I'll do it. I want this too, so I'm gonna start doing PvP soon. Let's get the goddamn false monarch. Right, let's do squats until we get to do this. Oh, I guess. Oh, wait. You over there? AFK.
It's a clown. Clown girl.
Oh, I want to do Dunscape. Like bastard. Alright, one more healer came in. Whoa! Awesome. Last one for tonight.
Let's do this.
Oh god, the cute tanks are both cute. Oh no! Oh, level 80 samurai there. Nice. Oh no! Well then. What? No, my arm's length. I got that off in time. Oh. This is why we need a red mage.
God damn it. God damn it. That's a neat position to be in. But she has road to 80 and she's already a mentor? Holy shit. That's actually... Oh dear. Confitio! So it's always nice to have a summoner or a red mage. Probably give it to the paladin girl. Okay, there we go. Oh. Actually, I should do that one. Well, that's a bummer. The gun guy still died a few times, so... Woo! I care about.
Welcome back. You must be exhausted. For a creature made of rock, he was a lot more agile than I was expecting. I wonder, was the Titan of your world as tough opponent too?
He never stood a chance against me.
Well, having seen the way you fight, I can believe that. But more importantly, you've defeated another elemental being, which means we're a step closer to reclaiming the empty. I can't wait to see how much of a difference we made this time.
More direct.
Did we really do all of this?
It looks like snow, but it's white ash.
Aye. Would appear the balance has returned to the element of earth, and yet the transformation hath affected only the immediate vicinity. Whereas the land beyond and this lake doth remain unchanged. 'Tis passing strange indeed.
Did we do something wrong?
Though this falleth short of the outcome I have envisioned, 'tis plain our efforts were not in vain. Mayhap this localized phenomenon is a result of an intersection of etheric currents. Therefore, it is reasonable to assume that further locations in the empty have undergone comparable alterations.
Then the aether was spread out from here and these points to cover the rest of...
Green! Green! Green!
Talk proper? Perfect.
It's nothing.
That I be wrong? That didn't look like nothing to me. You'd best lie down for a while.
No, really, I'm fine. Anyways, we've still got work to do.
Nay, Anchor hath the right of it. Wouldn't be unwise to exert thyself overmuch.
I appreciate your concern, but I do wish you'd stop fussing.
Green, thou knoweth not the strain thou placed on thyself. Though the elements of water and earth hath been restored, continued exposure to the earth empty stagnant aether may yet sap thee of thine remaining strength.
Now that you mention it, I've been feeling a bit out of sorts ever since we got here. I should probably get away from the NT and rest for a while.
Pray do so. Meanwhile, I shall remain here. The restoration of the first two elements hath produced unexpected results, and I require time to analyze our findings. However, must ask thee to refrain from discussing our work in the NT even to our closest comrades.
Why? I thought they'd welcome the news.
And indeed they shall, once we have more to show for our efforts. Nevertheless, this mission is one of surpassing danger. I am loth to place our dearest friends at risk unless absolutely necessary.
You have the best interest in heart, I'm sure, but to be perfectly honest, I'd prefer not to keep secrets from people that I trust with my life. I don't want to make a habit of this, but I'll do as you ask.
It seems to me that Reen isn't the only one who would benefit from a change of scenery. Our sleeping beauty would likely feign better in more hospitable surroundings. I'd need to have our associates from the Crystarium organize a safe place for her to stay. If you and Gudrak could go on ahead and have a word with Motsuk, we'll catch up with you once Urianger has finished whatever it is he needs to do.
Don't we only have one car?
Perhaps thou too shalt accompany her on a return journey. I dare say she is be glad of thine presence.
No, not this time. She's come such a long way since we first met. And I worry that relying on me too much would only hold her back. We wouldn't be staying in the first forever. The time will come for Reen and I to part ways, and for her to follow her own path. I know you understand this too, Urianger. I see you trying to pass on as much of your knowledge as possible while you still can. And to her credit, she's actually taking most of it in.
Reen is possessed of a natural affinity for ethnology, like some who shall remain unnamed.
A natural affinity for staying awake, like during your lectures more like. And though, come to think of it, she didn't really take after me at all.
However, like thee, she is predisposed to brooding in silence, and layeth of voice her concern.
Say the master of keeping his cards close to his chest. Anyways, Gudrak, you'd better take the Sky Skipper with Reen. It's true that she's been through a lot lately, but so have you. We need you ready for the challenge that lay ahead. So go on and get some rest.
We shall await news of thine safe arrival in Almare.
Whoa. 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 Seems like you were all having quite a serious discussion. I hope I hadn't given you any cause for concern. Well, if you say so, you shouldn't stay in the MT any longer than necessary though. So, do you want to take first ship piloting or shall I? I'm glad I had you there to keep me company. I have no idea how I would have passed the time otherwise. Now that we're here, I need to find our contact from the Crystarium. But before that, I was hoping that I could have a word with you Something's been on my mind. This might not be the best place for it, though. The creatures over there look a bit hungry. When I first spoke with Thancred and Urianger about what I sensed in the empty, part of me wished we could have just left it alone. I guess I was scared of what we'd find. But now that we've found Eden, I know that I made the right choice. And if I'd given to my fear, I probably would have spent the rest of my life wondering what might have been. From now on, whenever I hear the voice inside telling me to run away, to hide, I won't listen. That's not who I am anymore. Even so, all the courage in the world is not going to help me decide what we should do when the girl with the girl when she wakes up. Do you remember what she said right before she passed out? Why am I here? What is happening? What if she's been being controlled or forced to act against her will? Whatever's the case, it's clear that she is not a monster. She's a person like you or me. Obviously, she knows something about Eden. We need all the information we can get. But more than that, I just want to talk to her, to find out who she is, and if there's anything we can do to help her. On the other hand, mustn't forget that she's already attacked us once. That's to say, she won't try it again when she wakes up. If she keeps us from reclaiming the empty, it will be all my fault. It's not good. I can't make up my mind. What do you think we should do, Gudrak? Even Emek Selk had his reasons. We should at least hear her out. I see what you mean. Perhaps if we'd been able to come to an understanding, things wouldn't have ended the way they did. I hope she's nothing like Emek Selk, but we wouldn't know until we speak to her. Until then, I try to concentrate on the here and now. Speaking of which, I still need to get to see to Urianger's errands. The people, we're on our way to meet Lendas the Skyskipper and most of the apparatus we've been using, and since we've been sworn to secrecy, I assume the same applies to them and their colleagues. Anyways, once that's over with, we can find a place to relax. I mean, you're a 15-year-old girl, so 14 or 15 around there. Now that we're here, allow me to introduce you to two members of our inner circle, or whatever you want to call it. That's Gulgu. Gugu was interested in trading of any relics we find in the empty. Apparently, he mostly deals in the exotic weapons and whatnot, but he's agreed to keep us supplied with whatever else we can get from the Crystarium. Now that we came to meet should be around here somewhere. Ah, Reen! What a relief! Is it to see you return unharmed from your expedition? I'm sorry to have kept you waiting. You're gone for a bit longer than we expected. Gudrak, I'd like you to meet Ure. It is a pleasure to meet your acquaintance. A representative of the Settlement Council, I am here to oversee the delivery of equipment deemed necessary for your mission. I will be on hand to provide any assistance you may require. Actually, there's something we'd like you to take care of. It's probably best not to talk about it in the middle of the market, though. I'll take it from here, Gudrak. You should get some rest. But before you go, I'd like to thank you for everything you've done. We still have a long road ahead of us, but if we're given to our all, there's nothing we can't handle. Quick on. I see. Though it is mere supposition, it would behoove us to proceed with caution. Moreover, I would refrain from discussing the matter with Reen or Gudrak until we know more. Well, I appreciate you telling me, even if it's too soon to be sure. I'm the one watching over her after all. The Oracle of Darkness. Darkness. I pray it is not true. There you are. I'm part of the team helping with the highly classified, very, very secret thing. The fact of the matter is I came to inform you of a rather interesting development. It's about the girl who was brought back from the empty. She's finally woken up, you see. Oh shit, is this the part? Ilford, and Gudrak too. We have news from Dankrit, is it true? Why, yes. It most certainly is. Apparently her name is Gaia. She claims to be a free citizen of Ilmore, although she remembers nothing of the events leading up to her attack on Eden. She's lost her memory? Part of it, at the very least. We also cannot be sure whether she's telling the truth, or if it's merely a ruse. She's yet to display any hostility, which is encouraging, I suppose. And Dankrit's with her, is she? Yes. He's taking her to Yale, mainly to verify what she's told us so far, quizzing the locals and that sort of thing. After that, the plan is to come back here, though they're taking rather long they anticipated. I do hope that nothing is amiss.
I'm gonna abandon it. Just yeah, I'm gonna skip. Abandon. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Right, I need to talk to her. Talk to him.
Greetings, Gudrak. How might I be of service? How might I be of service? Information regarding the works being carried out in the empty is treated with the utmost secrecy to avoid it falling into the wrong hands. Will you make the keeping of records and such the bare minimum? Having said that, it does become rather difficult to keep track of the supplies that we deliver, so I asked Serene to provide a report on your activities. The first such report will cover the time of your arrival on the empty to your battle with Titan. Though, truth be told, I can't help feel that this was rather large burden to place on Reen. No doubt she has enough on her plate as it is. Lure, I did what you asked. Ah, Gudrak, just the person I was hoping to see. Oh, is that so? Well, before you go on forward, please allow me to take the receipts of the report. And I hope you do not think it impertinent of me to ask, but what business do you have with Gudrak? Actually, I've brought something to show you. Tancred and Urianger brought this back from Eden's core. If you look close, you can see images of your battle in the empty. Urianger seems to think that they are Eden's memory, captured in crystal form. Would you like to see?
And that's not how that went.
Gaze into the crystal. Visions of previous show race through your mind with an intensity that far exceeds anything you have experienced. What's wrong? Different from how you remember it. How odd. What could cause Eden's memory to become so distorted? Well, we've been extracting and realigning enormous amounts of aether. Maybe that affects the crystal in some way. Even so, I expect that we can find a use for this extraordinary artifact. I think I have an idea. Although it shows images of things that never actually happened, studying them may help us to prepare for the challenges we'll face in the future. Speaking of studying, Urianger gave me a few tomes to read through before our next expedition. I best get back to it, but I'll be seeing you again soon. Sages is now exercising.
Alright. Now, one more part. More thing. Going. The Bajja. Because I want to. Do a wee bit of not grinding, I just want to advance the story a little. If I can. If not, just checking out if I can. Oh, this again.
John Matthias.
God damn it. No, my robot! My robot! No! Getting hit by this god damn. Well, I'm dead. Burn, baby, burn! And do this. And I'm gonna be done for today. Forgotten fragment. The hell is that? Whoa! Boom, baby, burn. Boom, baby, burn. Uh-oh. Forgotten fragment. Okay. How did you fare searching for forgotten fragments? Well done, Latia. Well done, indeed. Now, before you can begin the extraction process, these shards must first be appraised so that we can tell what sort of memory they contain. Henceforth, be sure to hand any fragments you find to one of our appraisers. In fact, one of them is stationed by the tent over there.
Yeah.
Right here, proof of merit. Well, there are no other soldiers to account for it. I believe your report is a work of fiction.
Yeah.
Rank 3. Rank 4.
Five. Okay. I think I got to rank 5 by tonight. See if I can get there quickly. If I get rank 5, I believe I can get here, the old posture. Posture. Old posture. Oh, I'm not gonna make it, am I? I really do like Vajja because makes me feel like I'm gonna hero you in an RTS. In the trenches. Right. Okay, they don't count as fates. Yeah, I think if I do this, I can... Maybe? It's getting late. One more. One more thing. Oh. Someone's there. Alright. Quickly. If each gives 500, I just need 2 more. Just need one more. One more. I believe I can get into Old Barge Jet. Old Man Barge Jet. Please don't die before I get there. Please don't die before I get there. I need you to leave. I need you to live. Come on, little legs. Get me there. I should stop after this.
I should stop after this. Or actually after the... Rank 5.
Wait here. We've received word from the field that the Empire's forces have fallen back. In fact, our troops have pushed forward far enough to claim an enemy encampment near the southern entrenchment. My commanding officer instructed me to give you a brief tour of the site. As your earliest convenience, I will await you there.
But I... Nope, I did not. Right, once I get this one. Oh. If it's still there, might as well do it. Well, on my way. I was late.
Welcome to Olena's stand. If you wish to travel between here and Utkos Aegis, feel free to use the aetheryte shard over there. I shall suggest attuning to it before you leave. And one more thing. While you make great strides in our battle against the Empire, there's still much to be done before we can retake Castrum Laches Litora. I expect the enemy will only grow more determined as we advance further, and we must press on for Bastia.
Yeah. More critical engagements, blah 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 blah. Right, that'll be it for that. Hey Koto, what you doing? 6, okay. Oh, that's it for me for now. Get out of here.
Oh, actually, I should do
the appraising first. Appraising.
I could do this off stream. Why am I doing this like this now? Anyways, that really is it for me today. Or for now. I'm gonna probably stream a lot later again today. So I got to do what I wanted to do. And that's probably it. Thank you for watching, and if you're watching the VOD, I stream almost every day. I start between 7 and 10. I started at 8 today, which I'm getting closer to the goal of starting at 10. At 10. At 7. So, thank you for watching. If you can, like and subscribe, and have a good morning, evening, afternoon, and night. Time it is for you. And goodbye.